All right, so we have found ourselves in the slow season. You own an HVAC business, things are a little slow, you don't know what to do. The only thing you're thinking about is how can I get more leads? Well, this video is actually not about leads at all. This video is about something else. It's about leveling up, taking the time that you have now that things may be a little bit slow to level up. Now, I have another video where we talk about the mindset of the slow season, where we don't just sit back and say, I'm going to wait for business to come. That's a separate video. This video is about if we find ourselves with a couple more hours to do things, let's use those hours on something more than just trying to get leads and being stressed out. Let's use those hours for all the things that we know that we needed to do for our business this summer that we're going to need next summer, because you know what happens. You give yourself a long honey-do list for your business when everything is really, really busy, but you don't have time to do it, but hopefully you wrote them down. You need to get your accessory sheet done. You need to get your estimate leave behinds done. You need to make training videos. You need to set up dates for your technicians to go to trainings. None of these things you were able to do. You need to set up consumer financing. All of that, guess what? If you didn't get it done in the next busy season, you're going to need it again. And there's going to be more things. So I like to call a slow season level up season, right? Because you have a couple months to build all of those things. So what are some things that we're going to build in the slow season? That's the question you should be asking yourself, in addition to how can I get more leads? How can I sell more maintenances so that we get jobs on the schedule, right? So we're not sitting back just saying, oh my gosh, it's slow, I'm not going to bring in revenue. We're just asking more than one question to ourselves. How can I make the slow season busy? And how can I take this extra time that I may have to build more things and work on the business? All right, so let's talk about what the idea of leveling up actually is. So this is what I mean when the slow season is level up season. What I mean is you've just had a really busy summer, but there were some opportunities that you may have missed because you were busy, or you may have noticed because you did a lot of jobs and you say, man, when I had 10 changeouts that week or 100 of these things that I did, we couldn't get all of them because I didn't have time to onboard people because my hiring process wasn't that good. All right, if I fix this now in the slow season, when busy season comes again, that won't be a problem. I just leveled up on that. You can have issues when you think about your marketing. You can think about your administrative. You can think about the field labor side of things. Break those individual things out. What office tasks do I need to do to level up for next summer? What field labor issues did I have that I can fix now that I can put in next summer? Basically, what you're doing is you're taking your boat, you just put your boat out in the middle of the storm. That's what the summer season could be, right? Your business was a boat out in the middle of the storm. Things were crazy. The sea was raging. The waves are hitting the boat. And during that storm, you're seeing water coming in through little cracks on the hull, and you're patching them because you don't have time to seal them, and you're running here and running there and running there. But now that the seas are a little more calm, you can find all those holes and patch them. So when you go into the next storm, the next busy season, you don't have those leaks anymore. And you know what they are, and now you have time to fix them. So let me give you a couple ideas of some things that we can do. Let's talk about the sales process. Go back and think about all of the sales that you did this summer and the ones that you closed and the ones that you didn't close. What can you make better on just that alone? This is just an example. So we'll say the ones that we closed. Why did they close? Did they close because I made a good connection with the customer? Did they close because I came out same day? These are the questions we should be asking in our sales process anyway. When someone chooses us, we should be asking them, so what made you choose us? So that you know. So that you can duplicate that. The same thing is if you didn't close. We should be asking the customers when we call them to follow up and they say, I went with another company. If we can't convert them, then we should say, so why didn't you choose me? Or why did you choose the other company? Because we're going to adjust that. And now you have a slow season to fix that. I'll give an example. Maybe you can build an estimate leave behind. I actually have one here that we leave. Here it talks about our company. We leave it at the kitchen table if we don't close. It's something that I built in a slow season just to kind of level up a little bit because we didn't have any leave behinds. All of these things you can build, and then you put that into place so that you know next summer this is not going to be a leak in my boat. An accessory sheet can be another one. Sales training can be another one, right? These are all things in the sales compartment. What about administrative? Maybe you were running Facebook ads and leads were coming in and you weren't responding to them because you didn't have time or you didn't have enough manpower. How can we fix that? Do I need to start onboarding another receptionist and train that person to follow up with leads while the other person's busy answering the summer calls? Do I need to set up an automation when those leads come in that it texts one of the office people so they know that it comes in? Or an automation to automatically follow up and send text messages when someone fills out a Facebook ad. These are things that we need to do. So I want you to really visualize this, your business and the busy season, just like I said, as a boat that was in the middle of the storm. You wrote down all of the leaks. If you didn't write them down now, that's fresh in your mind because the busy season just ended. Think about and write down all of the leaks and then spend this slow season fixing those leaks. And this is how you level up every busy season. Thanks for watching.